Sentimental items can be the most difficult things to let go of. Your childhood stuffed animal, that half-finished drawing you made when you were 8 years old, a birthday card with a touching personal message written on it. It's those things we attach the most emotion and meaning to. So how can you discard a sentimental item gracefully, in a way that respects your emotional attachment to it? Let me start off by saying, as a minimalist, it's okay to keep an item that holds sentimental value to you. If it makes you happy, by all means keep it. And put it on display. Give it a prominent spot in your living space. But what if a sentimental item feels heavy, even brings you down? Perhaps it's in a box or out of sight, tucked away, back in the closet, yet somehow you're having trouble letting go of it. For those situations, I've got 3 questions I want you to ask yourself, and afterwards you may find it easier to discard a sentimental item that has been holding you back. The first step is figuring out why you're having trouble letting go of this item. What is it that's holding you back? What's the story you tell yourself? Perhaps it was a gift or a piece you inherited, and you feel like an ungrateful bad person if you discard it. It might be something that you feel you will never be able to replace, like that souvenir from the trip to Bali, or those shoes they no longer make. Maybe you feel guilty about having spent a lot of money on it. And even entertaining the idea of letting it go brings up a whole bunch of self-judgment about your terrible financial decisions. Whatever it is, do a bit of soul-searching and bring it to the surface. Simply getting clarity on the story that's running in your head may already create a shift about how you view this item. It might be a story that once had a lot of power over you, but on second thought, you've now moved on to a new season in your life, and this sentimental item no longer serves you. Now that you've clarity on the story you tell yourself, it should be easier to detach the emotion from the actual thing. Perhaps what's holding you back is the concern that if you get rid of the item, you will forget about it, or the memory of an experience or loved one that's associated with it. A common minimalist tip to counter this is to take a photo of it. But perhaps that's not enough when we're talking about items that hold strong sentimental value to you. An alternative that might do more justice to the personal nature of the item is to record a video of it. And while you're filming, talk about what it means to you, what it reminds you of, what it represents, how you got it, and then you can express your gratitude to it, almost as if it was a person. Gratitude for how it has enriched your life. Even if it now feels heavy, it has served a purpose in your life, and when parting with it, it's good to acknowledge that. If pondering the first 2 questions didn't change anything, it's time to approach it from another angle. What is it costing you to keep this item in your life? In my video, What is Minimalism?, which I will link to up here, I encourage you to write down why you want to become a minimalist. If you want minimalism to have a real impact on your life, one that lasts, you need to have a solid foundation. Not everyone comes to minimalism for the same reason, so it's important to know what's driving you. For some, it's saving money. For others, it's freeing up time to spend on things they deeply care about. And for yet others, it's mental clarity. Ultimately, decluttering is a means to an end. And that is freedom to live a more intentional, purposeful life. And with that frame of mind, take another look at that sentimental item you've been holding on to. What is it that makes you hold on to it? And how does it relate to your why? Is it in alignment with it? Or is holding on to it actually preventing you from making progress towards achieving your minimalist goals? As I pointed out at the start of this video, it's perfectly okay to practice minimalism and still hold on to an item that has emotional value to you. If it puts a smile on your face each time you see it, by all means give it a prominent spot in your living space. But if it's no longer serving you, perhaps it's time to break with the past and discard it. I'd like to end this video with a word of caution. If you're grieving, it might be best to hold off on making emotionally challenging decisions. Depending on what you're going through, it can be tempting to get rid of everything altogether. But you might have regrets later on. A better approach would be to still put these sentimental items in a box, but store them for a few months, out of sight. And then, when the worst grief has faded, you could take another look at them and come to a final decision. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe for more. I also send out a newsletter about slow living and minimalism, which I will link to in the description below. And finally, let me know in the comments, what sentimental item are you having trouble letting go of? Have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon.